Hi, my name's Jim Arthur Van Wyck, go by Jim Arthur, and today I want to talk to you about memes, what they are, two main kinds, and perhaps give you some ideas that you might not have previously considered about memes. Very, very simple. So let's go over and I'll just go to my screen share. And we will, there we go. So here we have, this Hangout is sponsored by Scary Simple, a little website I have, and it's about two main memes. So what is a meme? A meme is just a picture with words on it. This word previously had other meanings, but now in Facebook world and internet world, a meme is just a picture with words on it, and I'll show you lots of examples. Here is an example. This is a quote meme. When you're green inside, you're clean inside. Now, what makes memes really work is when they're simple and visual and you can grasp what they're on in a flash. Most people are looking at memes and Facebook and various social media sites on their telephone, quick little blasts. So if you want to do something complex, just know that it won't work quite as well as that. So when you're green inside, you're clean inside. And this is created for a website called breakthroughremedies.com and for a page, Breakthrough Remedies, which we'll look at in a minute later. Here's another quote that says, "The art of healing comes from nature and not from the physician. Start from nature with an open mind," by a very famous old father of medicine, Paracelsus. Here's another meme. This is not a quote. This is a picture of aloe vera, and it provides a little bit of useful information. Now, you'll note that there's a fair bit of words here, and it's just on the edge of enough or too much, but we explain how aloe vera is used in healing. Here's another nice meme that I really like, and this is about tea tree oil, and it says tea tree. Terms of it's an antimicrobial, antifungal. It's commonly used in first aid applications in wounds and bites. Very, very simple, nice picture, easy to read, easy to understand, and hopefully easy to share. Here's another healing kind of application thing for Breakthrough Remedies. It just talks about how you could use chamomile oil for irritable bowel, bloating gas, nausea, etc. So I'm going to talk about two main memes. And why two? Well, Facebook, and hopefully you too, should be tracking likes, shares, and comments. People can click a little like button on Facebook. That requires the absolute least effort on their part. Basically, it's one little click. People can share your information. Facebook gives that a little bit more weight because there's a little more involvement in that. This means that people will actually click the share button and it goes to their friends. And then there's comments, which is the most engagement of all. People actually write something on that, and I'll show you how to generate comments. So why comments? Well, comments are the gold standard of engagement. It requires the most from your person. The person actually has to peck something out on the keyboard of their phone or type something in on the keyboard of their laptop. And why are shares the silver medal? Because people make the commitment when they share it that it will show up on their friend's timeline in Facebook. And that means they are publicly associated with whatever it is they're sharing. So you want to think about that. So why do people share? And this is really interesting and really important. People mostly share to express their identity. So if they are very interested in alternative energy, then that expresses their energy, that expresses themselves. If they're a loving dog owner, they express their identity. If they're very interested in natural health and nutrition, or They want to appear to be and actually to be smart, funny, and informed. And you can help them be smart, funny, and informed. So if you think about your Facebook memes, and we're talking about memes today, if you can help people be smart, funny, or informed, they're much more likely to share them. People will share things to support things. So if you think of various things you see on Facebook, often you'll see people supporting causes. And there's actually a word for that, a kind of a sarcastic word called clicktivism, which is the opposite of activism. You click on something and you express your support. Well, some people denigrate that. I think we take support for good causes, anything. And sometimes, though not the most common, people will share things to be useful. So if you have dog lovers and you can show them that there's a dangerous dog food on the market, if you can warn them about something bad happening, if you can tell them how to do CPR for their dog, these are all things that will be highly, highly shared. So what makes a great share-oriented meme? First of all, the picture is really important, okay? A great emotional picture will work really well. A friend of mine on the Dogington Post has found that when he gets a picture of an American soldier holding a very cute dog, doesn't matter what the caption is, that will win the share wars. So if you think about patriotism, support the troops, combined with people's natural love of dogs, put those together, you get something. You also want to have a simple, powerful message. And I underline simple because what you want people to do on a meme is to get it right away. You don't want people to have to think, analyze anything. You want people to just get it right away. Here's an example. This meme says, I think you can see it okay. This meme says, I'm a Shih Tzu mom, just like a normal mom, but cooler. Okay? Just think about that. Now, this is identity. It's got a very cute little illustration of a Shih Tzu face, and it expresses something about the person. They can express their identity, that they love their Shih Tzu pet, and that they're proud of it, right? That they consider their Shih Tzu a member of the family in a way. Here's a meme that expresses kind of a cause, right? If you look at this says, if people loved each other the way animals love us, our world would be a much better place. And there's a man hugging a cute, shaggy, classical Shih Tzu faced dog. This meme did very well. And if you think about it, people get to be idealistic here, and they talk about love, and they promote love, and they get to talk about how their animals are loving. And this meme did very well, and the reason why is you get the message instantly, and the picture is compelling. Here's a picture of a woman hugging her little dog with the phrase, love needs no words. This did very well, and it expresses a sentiment in just 4 words. Love needs 4 words, and has an attractive woman sort of very ecstatically hugging her cute little pet dog. Here's a kind of a funny one that did very well for me that I adapted from other ones. And long ago, we were wild like the wolves, and we discovered humans have sofas. And what I've discovered is, in general, harsh jokes, people won't share. People don't want to be seen, in the vast majority of things, people don't want to be seen as cruel, bitter, angry, all the things that really harsh jokes do. But if you get gentle humor, something like this, you'll get it shared. Remember, we're looking at things that are easily shared. Great picture. The picture helps tell the story, and the concept is easy to grasp instantly. Okay, now we'll go on to comments. So shares have a certain sort of thing. Comments are the gold standard of engagement. And why do you want engagement? Well, you want people to engage, to be involved with your fan page and with your content, so that you build a bond with them, so that they come to like you and trust you and know you. comments require the most effort from your fans. And so Facebook rewards them. And so if you have a post that has lots of engagement, Facebook will show it to more and more people because you've proven that people like it, share it, or comment on it. And if you get a lot of people commenting on a Facebook page in the hundreds and hundreds, or hopefully even in the thousands, many of these other ones that I'm going to show you in a minute had well over 1,000 comments. And when you get 1,000 comments, you win. Facebook says, oh, it's little computer, right? Facebook has all these relentless robots looking at your content and deciding, shall I show this to a few people or a lot of people? If you get a lot of comments, Facebook's robots automatically in their mechanical brain says, this post people like, they comment on, therefore let's show it to more. And it snowballs. So how do you get comments? Well, there's lots of different ways, and we'll talk about some others. You can ask people, caption this picture. You can introduce controversy and get people riled up. You can ask people simple questions. What is their dog's name? What is their name? You can find many different things, but the single best way to get comments is to ask really simple, relevant questions. Has to be relevant, right? You can't ask someone something that's off the wall, but a relevant question to the subject matter of your fan page. And think of this, make it easy to answer. Now, if most people are on their phone, as you know from typing on your phone, it's not easy to type. And it's not easy to type long-winded things. So how do I make it easy to answer on the phone? Well, look at this one. Do you kiss your Shih Tzu? This, by the way, got over 1,500 comments. 100% of the comments were yes, by the way. But this is an appealing picture, but I ask a simple question. Do you kiss your Shih Tzu? And then Y equals yes, N equals no. What's that about? If you want to answer this question on your phone, you just have to push Y and enter, and you've given me a comment and you've expressed your opinion. Now, many people will type more, but this is how you make it easy to comment, and especially easy to comment on a phone. Here's an example of a meme that asks a simple question of an issue that's important, and it also asks it for another reason, because I'm preparing an ebook on Shih Tzu health and especially Shih Tzu eye care. Shih Tzus classically have eye problems. They get eye infections because, as the meme says, they have big eyes and shallow eye sockets, and they also have long hair. So they're prone to eye problems. So I asked him, has your fur baby, use an affectionate term, ever had an eye infection? Y equals yes, N equals no. It was about 70% yeses. And in follow-ups, I'd say, would you like to know more about home eye care for your Shih Tzu? And we're testing the market. So now this meme is designed to generate comments, but also to give you market information. Here's one that compares a quote with a simple question. Eyes are the mirror of the soul. Does your Shih Tzu have soulful eyes? Now, this is a softball question. But it allows people to express their connection and their love of their cute little dogs, cute little faces. So once again, Y equals yes, N equals no. We're asking a question of relevance to owners of dogs who have soulful eyes. Here's a little one with a little bit of humor. I don't need a therapist. I have my Shih Tzu. Agree, Y equals yes, N equals no. This one was all the ones I'm showing you were very, very successful. Many, many hundreds, and in most cases over in the thousands of comments. Here's one that's a little bit different. You're not actually directing a question. You're saying, this very appealing picture, once again, describe your Shih Tzu sweetie in 3 words or less. You're making it easy to answer, easy to respond, but you're encouraging and generating comments, right? So let's review. Why do people share a meme? A meme is a picture with words on it, like we're just describing. They share it to express their identity, to be smart, funny, informed, to support things, to be useful. We've just seen some real examples of each of those. Comments, to review, ask simple, relevant questions, and make it easy to answer. Now I want to demonstrate how to post this on Facebook. So now I want to go put that aside. And now here's a meme. Okay, this is a very, very, this is a useful meme, right? It's a recipe for a throat remedy for breakthroughremedies.com. And the meme, if you can't read it, I'll just describe it for you. If you wake up with a sore throat, mix water, 2 tablespoons honey, 2 tablespoons vinegar, a dash of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, mix well and drink. You'll feel better within the hour. If we just put it there, people will like it, people will share it, but it kind of is like thumping something on the table. There's no engagement, and social media is social. So what I wrote for the introduction here, I'll just make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. So before I posted this picture, I said, here's a good remedy for sore throats. If you have one that works for you, please write it below. And so people are invited. Now, this is a brand new page, so there's nobody writing comments yet, but people are invited to give us their remedy. So that's another way of generating comments, is by inviting people to contribute, to be useful, right? People are on Facebook for a reason, to be amused because they're bored, but people will amazingly contribute. Okay? There's a green picture thing. Now here's another meme designed for sharing. This is just a pure quote meme, right? When your eating is wrong, medicine's of little use. When your eating is right, medicine is of little need. And here is another recipe, an appropriate recipe meme. It's right on the edge of too much information, but this meme will do very well in this niche. I know this already, even though our fans are just not really being developed yet. I guarantee you that this is a classic Ayurvedic from Indian medicine recipe, which is CCFT. It's made from coriander, fennel, and cumin. And you mix equal parts, and you can make a beautiful tea. So let's go and let's make a posting to Facebook. And I'm doing this because I've been asked by this. I've been asked to do this. So we're going to post something to Breakthrough Remedies, and I'm going to post a meme that will go right up to the top, and I'm going to post a meme about tea tree oil. So first of all, I'm going to just take the picture of tea tree oil, and you can just drag it and put it there. Just drag it from your desktop where I save these things and put it on your timeline. You can see it uploading here. And there's our tea tree oil. And now, instead of just thumping it there, invite a little interaction. Ask people something very simple like, have you ever used tea tree oil? Question mark. Y equals yes. N equals no. And there you have a post for an informational, useful type of meme. Now I want you to look here. Right here, there's a little thing that says boost post. We can talk about that in another one. This is a way that Facebook wants you to advertise to boost your post. There are better ways to boost your post, but that's possible. This little button says post, and then the little blue arrow button where my cursor is right here, and we're going to schedule this. And you just click that down button. It says schedule post, and there's today's date and the time. And if you want to schedule it, you can just change the date or the time. I'm going to schedule this for an hour from now, and schedule. And that is how you post to Facebook. Thank you very much. That's all for today, and we'll see you another time.